That's the barking that you've been hearing. We are so happy to have Lindi and Mr. Miyagee here in your Feel Good Breakfast Show. They took a trip on the incredible show called The Insider. But before we get there, Lindi, welcome.
Thank you.
And Mr. Miyagee, obviously full of work today. Let me translate. That's fine. Yes? Mr. Miyagee, talk to me again about that sort of thing. And The Insider, yes. And then at 6 o'clock on S3, yes. And then thereafter, okay. And then you went from, that's it. And then from there you told them about that. Treats, yes. And the bone, I got you. Sorry, we've already started the interview. Lindi, let me bring you in here. I know you haven't had a word yet. But Mr. Miyagee, the rise to fame has been extraordinary. How did this come about? I mean, this is just, it's supposed to be a pet. Now it's a dogfluencer, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy. Look, it all started a couple of years ago, about 6 years ago, believe it or not, he's 6, with a special needs...
Doesn't look a day over 3.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Don't tell him. It's a special needs Pekingese named Princess Lilo, and she was born with deficiencies,
yes.
and she's turned blind at 3 years old. And we started with a big project called Dare to Care, where we educated kids, like we said, blind dogs see with their hearts. And then we educated kids that you don't have to be perfect to be beautiful.
Yes.
And the message relayed to so many kids. And we had sponsors on board, and we were really on the high with that. And this little dude came along. He was 12 weeks old, and Princess Lilo suddenly passed away.
Oh.
Here we had all these brands with nowhere to go, and they said, look, this is a little dude. We'll carry on with Mr. Miyagee as long as you are willing to.
Yes.
And he started spreading the word, small but mighty, and you don't have to be perfect to be beautiful. We all have imperfections. And it went viral just after the first month. From 6 years old to nearly over 700 brands in the past 6 years. He's got his own car, believe it or not. He drives a...
Excuse me, sorry, what he's... Your dog has... Does Mr. Miyagee have his own car?
Yes, he's got a remote control Beetle. Look, he wants to upgrade to Ferrari. Don't tell him. Not getting it for Christmas.
Oh, my word. This is great.
Yeah, so it's, yeah, roller skates. We do the word. Look, weird things,
it's
weird
great.
and wonderful.
I can only imagine, hey?
Look, it's
an unboxing video must be quite interesting with Mr. Miyagee, you know, having to rip through. But you have this amazing relationship, right? How has Mr. Miyagee changed your life? And also, I don't want to discredit Mademoiselle Lulubelle, who's in my hands right now as well, but how has it been? I mean, obviously, this has been a meteoric rise of Mr. Miyagee, so how has your life changed?
Yes,
as the manager, you're like Kris Jenner of a dog.
Yeah, that's funny. People know me as Mr. Miyagee's mom. I don't think they know my real name.
Lindi.
It's quite weird.
Yes?
Yes. Look, it's changed completely from being in the model and film industry for many years.
Yeah.
Now it's changed to being behind the camera as the manager of a world-famous dog. It's on set of films, TV commercials. I mean, Yessie, his Mentos Yester Fresh commercial gained 36 million views.
What? I've
never done a commercial that gained so many views.
Oh,
so I'm quite jealous, to be quite honest. But yeah, it's changed our lives for the good too, not just for fame.
Yes.
He's an emotional support pet, believe it or not, with the noise and all.
Yeah.
He's a qualified therapy dog too. So he goes to hospitals and special needs institutions. So he's not only changing our lives, but he's touching so many lives on his daily routine besides doing movie and influencing work and things like that.
And I mean, The Insider, I know there's going to be a couple of tricks that you may have, you know, shown on the show. We're looking forward to it at 6 o'clock tonight in S3, with repeats, of course, on Saturday. That'll be at 1 o'clock, and of course, Sunday's 10:30 a.m. But I'd love to see a little trick from Mr. Miyagee. I know Mr. Miyagee's been barking at all the cameramen. I understand why, because they are quite imposing men. All of them go to the gym too often. But you know, is there a little trick you can show us?
Yeah, sure. We brought some of his favorite stuff.
Yes, please. I will hold Mademoiselle Lulubelle, who's now my therapy dog for
inspired.
Expresso.
Okay, look, let's just get this right.
Mr. Miyagee, you got this.
Miyagee, service, please. Come, service, please. Come on. No, not about to look there. Service, please. Now his bell doesn't want to ring.
Yes.
Service, please. There we go. Good boy. And he does this weird thing where he sneezes on command. Let's see if it works. Miyagee, niece. Good boy.
That is amazing. Service and sneezing.
Service and sneezing.
Lindi, I know it's tough to be in the shadow of a dog. No, I'm kidding. It's a beautiful story, and we love the fact that you love animals so much. They are enduring, they're beautiful. So catch Mr. Miyagee as well as Lindi on The Insider this evening, 6 p.m. That'll be on S3. And, of course, I'll be continuing to hold Mademoiselle Lulubelle. Thank you very much for coming in.
Such a
pleasure.
Appreciate
that. A dogfluencer on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.